back at it again with Stink. So, we need to talk about the Nintendo Switch. This is going to be a great console. Will I be getting it? Yes, I will be getting it. Of course I'll be getting it. My thing is that I've seen a lot of leaks for this system already. And when I say I've seen a lot, I'm talking amount of price, I'm talking amount of accessories, I'm talking amount of availability, and launch lineup. Most importantly, the fucking launch lineup. This thing is going to be massive, and to be honest, I think that it's probably going to get me back into Nintendo. Now I know those people who know me right now are going bullshit, Lamar. You said the 3DS XL, the new one, will get you back into Nintendo. No, I actually think this will get me back into Nintendo, and let me explain why exactly. Because, to be honest, I like the Wii U. My number one problem with it, though, is I got it hella late. And the fact that I got it like 2 years after all the awesome stuff came out, or all the awesome stuff that at least had semi-interest in, like, the games that I already played on other systems that I could have played on the Wii U, or I could have played on the 3DS or whatever. Well, irrelevant, but yeah, mainly I could have played on the Wii U. I didn't get it. And it sucks. Yes, it sucks, but you know what?
Damn it!
Lesson learned now. I'm getting this console day one. Now, will I be providing an unboxing and all that good stuff on the console? Am I gonna actually start doing like game reviews on the channel for the actual system? And then on top of that, for a launch lineup, an accessory review? Of course. You best believe you're going to hear from me on full coverage on this system. If I can figure out if it has some kind of gameplay stream, where I can stream either YouTube or Twitch, oh yeah, you're definitely getting full coverage on the system, so don't you worry about that. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. But, yeah, for sure. This console is probably going to be the best thing that I've ever spent money on besides the PS4 Pro. I did buy the Xbox One S mainly because I wanted to upgrade the Xbox, and I saw the Xbox One S at E3. I mistaked it for a 4K gaming machine, which it's not. It was just a 4K entertainment machine. Now, am I buying the Switch because there's a possibility that it might be 4K? But we all know Nintendo's not gonna. You can't run a cartridge at 4K. It's not happening. In your dreams and my dreams, it's not happening. But for real, let's talk about this thing. Okay, so far, what I've heard as of like a consumer, like someone who's super hyped about the product, I'm trying to find out whether I should buy it or not. I'm literally looking up everything I possibly can. That means specs, that means launch lineup, that means accessories, system availability, like everything I possibly can freaking find out. This system has my attention. Now, I am not saying that like I'm a Super Nintendo fanboy. For the record straight, I am not. Now, I have heard that the launch lineup system will be freaking nuts. I mean, I found this official Nintendo paper leak. Now, paper leaks may not be real or not, but the launch lineup for the system looks pretty good. They've already confirmed some games to be like launch titles. I already know Zelda's a launch title. If it isn't, then I'm gonna say, well, why did you hint at it several thousand times? Because they said first off it would be too expensive for the actual Wii system. Now they're saying that Oh, well, it's gonna be exclusive to the Switch. It's not just gonna be a launch title. I've also heard stuff about Injustice, coming to the system. Justice 2, more than likely. Now I will buy the game again just because I'm a huge, like, game, like a fighting game style fan, and comic book fan, and superhero fan, so on and so on. Now, the fact that, I think that I am going to actually invest in the system just because, number one, here's why I actually think that's going to be pretty different. If I'm going all over the place, I apologize. But number one, this system will be the first Nintendo console that well, no, not the first Nintendo console, but the actual first Nintendo home console. Like, so we're talking Wii, Wii U, stuff like that. This will be the first one that I've actually pre-ordered at GameStop. The absolute first one. Now the new 3DS XL, that didn't last for more than a couple months. So, yeah, first home Nintendo console that I will be pre-ordering. Number two. Let me get real with you guys. I'm probably gonna get at least a decent amount of launch titles from this thing. Me personally, like, since the launch lineup is so massive, I gotta choose which games I want day one. So that's the thing. And then I also gotta think about which accessories do I want day one. Number one, we obviously want a carrying pouch, right? Number two, we all want, how can I put this? We all want a carrying pouch. We all want, like, some sort of screen protector or casing for the console just in case anything happens to it. Like, we all want, how can I put it this way? We all want, like, some form of maybe external memory. Because I know this thing takes SD cards, I just don't know, like, how big of an SD card do I need. But anyway, yeah, so you don't want that. Then let's talk launch titles one more time. Once again, I do apologize for going all over the place, like, with my thoughts and stuff. It's just tomorrow. I can't believe it. I can't believe, like, this is actually, yeah, so launch titles, of course, I found the link that had plenty of launch titles, including Skyrim, Zelda, Splatoon, Mario Kart 8, stuff like that. Now, me myself, they did do a Splatoon bundle. We'd probably get a Splatoon bundle and buy Zelda, separately. Just depending on how much the games are. I don't know if they're gonna have different price points because of whether it's a more of a console-based game or like a portable game. Like, I don't know if Nintendo's gonna go that route, but we'll find out tomorrow. But for the most part, I think that they make a bundle, multiple bundles. I would get a Zelda bundle. I would originally, but I feel like I should just Splatoon a chance. Because I wanted to play Splatoon, but I never had the Wii U at the time. And it would be, and it's such an expensive game. It's still like $60 So yeah, Mario Kart. I get that. I'm hearing reports and rumors of Smash being for the system. I'm hearing about what else? An Assassin's Creed game exclusively for this system. And games like 2K, like Just Dance, like, and a new Metroid Prime even. So I recently heard, according to a leak. I don't know if half of this is actually legit, but legit or not, you guys gotta admit, this is pretty fucking good for a Nintendo system. I mean, like, you got my attention. That's saying something. Definitely got my attention. But yeah, I think that this console is gonna be something great, and I really think that this console is gonna be like something really interesting for a lot of people to buy. And I think that Nintendo will continue to make money off the system. Now, I think the Wii U is dead, guys. Let's be honest. The Wii U is just fucking dead. Because if you think about it, really think about it, what kind of support has the Wii U gotten? Like, after... Ooh, like that one. I don't know, I just think it's dumb. We can also accept a 3DS go bye-bye as well. Because it's the best of both worlds, so you don't really need old systems. Of course, they're probably going to keep supporting 3DS, I doubt it. Doubt they're just going to drop it, like, on a whim. But I think they're going to continue to support it for, like, 2 more years, tops. Yeah, but the system's on its way out. Because if you go on like websites like Best Buy and GameStop and stuff like that, there's not that
Your
much
rep just keeps going from strength to strength.
Anymore.
We
Like,
just snagged an invite to another Red Bull get-together called Cold Rush.
Anymore.
You'll be going up against the world's best skiers
really
and the ultimate free ski competition, so let's go win ourselves some respect and
really
show them what you got.
Really has the, like, the fierceness and the gut to actually get me back into Nintendo. If they keep up the third-party support, they definitely have me on board. Because it's like, I don't always want to play, like, some of these games, like some of these great console games. Like, imagine, like, if some of these great console games, like, came to the Nintendo Switch, and they actually kept up the third-party support for at least, like, half of the lifespan of the console. Half of the lifespan of the console would be a blessing, because it's like, Nintendo doesn't rarely do this, you know? Like, and another thing I'm really worried about is how availability wise Nintendo Switch is going to be. Because, I mean, man, just look at the NES Classic. Now, for those of you who don't know the NES Classic, what rock is the Movie Wonder? It's a Wonder company that made, that got Nintendo to give them the right to make MIDI systems. And they have sold out everywhere. I'm going on eBay and looking at them for prices such as like $50,000, $5,000. I've seen as far as $88,000. So just for this like little system that can't even load more games until it's hacked. This recent hack that's also later. Some hack that you can add more games to, but you can only have 30 games on the system, and the controller is so short. Like, I don't understand why people are like making such demand for this thing. And then get this, apparently, since people can't have the NES Classic, they're all like, oh no, it's not the Wii U now. And they're all like, oh no, you want the Wii, you want the PSXL. You have to reach your PSXL. You want the standard system. So if you can't get that, you know, let's go for the Wii U. Oh no, hell no. Going for the Wii U Switch. There's a new console coming out, like, literally, control yourselves. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little rant of me playing Steve and talk I have with you guys. But yeah, you will probably more than likely see full coverage on this console once I get everything in my possession. So this is DQ, Dr. Corner, signing off.